Welcome back, guys, to the finale of the Elseworlds crossover. This is part 3, and I'm super excited to watch this finale. It's 2:30 in the morning where I am, and really I should be sleeping because it's a weekday, but I can't. I have to watch this. It's been a phenomenal crossover, probably my best, the best out of all the crossovers I've seen. I always thought last year, if you remember last year's crossover, how it had such a large number of superheroes. I always wondered, how can you make it better when you have that many heroes? And I think what they've done this year, they've gone for more impactful epicness, and I think it's just hitting home. I love it. This is one of the things that I really hate with crossovers, because it makes me sad. Even though Kara Danvers and Clark Kent, they're all in another Earth 38, I think. I know how easy it is for our heroes on Earth 1 to pop over to Earth 38, but it just sucks that they're on a different Earth. I really would love Superman, Green Arrow, Flash, Batwoman, Supergirl, hopefully Batman in the future. I would really love that all to just come into one universe, because it just feels really, I don't know, maybe I'm just complaining too much about that. It's not a big issue. I just think that it'd be so epic if we had all these heroes in one universe. And I guess the decision that was made was to put Supergirl in different universes so that the events wouldn't affect the other shows, which I'm okay with. So, and after last episode, I was really hoping, because they talked about Bruce so much in that episode. I just really wish we got to see Batman. It's nothing against Batwoman, like I said in the other episode. I just love the hell out of Batman. I cannot tell you how much I may have squealed and cried and jumped and probably broken everything in here accidentally if I'd seen Batman in this crossover. That would have made me lose my shit. But Batwoman, so cool. So cool to have a presence of Batman here. Batwoman, she was phenomenal in the last episode. I've personally felt like I didn't get to see enough of her. So I'm hoping she plays some sort of appearance here. Maybe we might get to see, well, we do get to see Superman actually, because we've got the Superman suit. Oh my god, I just remembered that. Alright guys, I'm shutting up now. Let's go watch the episode. Wait, what? Is he making it? Wait, he's aiming for the people?
You want to be Earth's hero? Save the children or stop us. Your choice.
Oh my god, they're thinking like villains.
Congratulations, sir.
The way you caught that crane, like it weighed nothing.
Oh shit, what the hell is going on?
Fugitives escaped. Sir, we
Whoa.
are quite sure you will bring them back to justice.
No one can escape Superman.
You really think so? Sir, you are
Man,
far
he's
too
really getting into this part. Look at him.
Oh, you're right, you're right. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Gary.
Sorry, I'm just a huge fan of your criminal history.
Oh my god.
You guys are my heroes. Well, not heroes, legends. Can I get you guys something?
Oh my god.
Apparently we need allies and resources.
Cisco's like the kingpin of the underworld,
Cisco,
the criminal world.
we need your help. We got a problem here, Mr. Ramon.
Oh shit.
Case
Elson.
in point.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, I think the pet shop boys here need an education in how things work around here.
This is cool.
I don't think that should be a problem.
Jimmy fits the part too. Oh shit, are they vibing?
Oh, thank God we're here. Yeah, only took 17
They vibe to the
tries.
Fortress of
Oh, I
Solitude?
see. You're a comedian. Hey, guess what? Your friend's a comedian.
Still Barry?
Oh, no, yeah. No.
Oh, so it's fixed. That's great.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
This is so cool.
Kara?
Mr. Ramon, am I supposed to believe this guy's Superman? Would you get him off the street? You don't even look like him.
It's just a mind. I've encountered books like this before. The author writes things into existence through sheer force of will. But changing the story comes at a cost.
Do you have any idea where the book is?
Easy. Star Labs, that place is under lock and key. I did time
Yeah.
there once.
Hey, so do we. We did. What'd you do?
Did I say you could touch me? Did I say you could touch me? I missed that part.
This is so weird. Come on, Superman. Oh.
Hi.
Oh shit.
Nice suit.
Holy shit.
Doc
Oh my god. Superman vs Superman.
Go get the book! Yep.
Barry's like, oh shit. This is so dope. What? This is so fucking cool.
We need you to open this. Fix things.
Wait, so he can do it? Holy shit, this is cool. Yes! This is such a dope sequence. Yeah! That's so cool. This sequence was so fucking dope.
Not if I kill you first.
Oliver, don't! Not to save me. You don't have to do this. You don't have to channel your darkness.
Oh my
You
god.
overcome it.
No way he
Just like you
dies.
could be better. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the monitor's test.
We literally slow down time. Come on, that's gotta be like only the fourth most crazy thing you've heard in the past 3 hours.
How do we slow
Well,
down
that's
time
not
here?
wrong.
If Supergirl and I travel around the globe in opposite directions at just over Mach 7, we should be able to create enough centrifugal force to slow the Earth's rotation.
You both die.
Yeah, like,
When I opened the book, I watched both of you die doing exactly what you're talking about. If it's in the book, it's destiny. I believe Clark.
We have to try something.
my god.
Kara! I'm not afraid of you. I'm not impressed by you. Stop with these games and show yourself.
Oh shit, Oliver.
So much passion and hubris. To think that if you just yell loud enough, you can command a god.
My true self is filled with darkness. Barry and Kara are different. They inspire hope. They inspire people because they are the best of us. And if this test of yours is gonna kill our best chance at stopping this crisis,
Man, this is emotional.
well, as gods go, you're not a very smart one.
Oh my, oh shit.
Don't you think?
Honey?
Honey.
An enormous
Martian Manhunter! No!
Superman.
Oh my god. Look at these two run! It's nutty! Oh, these two are about to die? Come on, monitor, do something. Wait, how's Oliver moving there quick? And what arrow is that? Oh my god!
Told you you'd catch me.
Then you know why I had faith in them.
Oh, go
What
Brainiac!
I should do with this? It's a Mesos motherboard.
He took it out himself. Nice. Oh, this is so sad to going.
Peace out from your favorite Kryptonian.
Oh man, I so wish they were together.
Like, you really are so much stronger than me, Kara. Every time we're together, I see it. Which is why I know what I'm doing is okay.
What are you doing?
Wait, what's he doing?
Clark?
Wait, they're moving there?
Are you having a baby?
Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes!
Oh, they're having a kid.
Congratulations! This is
Oh, that's awesome.
so happy for you.
And the safest place for Lois to be is on Argo.
When the baby
Oh no,
Oh, that would
that's a
be awful.
bittersweet. Are you kidding me?
So you're gone another 9 months.
A little longer than that.
How long?
This fight, it...
Clark.
What?
It's burning.
Oh, no, no.
Next time, use your heat vision.
Oh, you're right. Because I want every night to be special. I mean, with you. But also special. Forever. With you. I'm so bad at this.
I love how dorky he is, man.
Be direct.
He's gonna propose, isn't he? It's so fucking romantic. He crushed a rock with a diamond in it.
Lois Lane.
Aww.
That's all I had to say? I like this jerk thing.
Oh, I ship these two so much.
What? That's what I call it.
These two are always in this bar. So cool.
So I feel like I should be thanking you for something. The monitor. You talked to him, didn't you? You got him to change our destiny somehow.
You and Kara changed your destinies, Barry, by being...
Don't lie, Oliver. What did you do, though? What did you have to give him?
No.
Oh, come on, Oliver.
Twice, you've made me hug you. No. Alright. Okay, I mean it.
Do it. Super speed it.
I will propose a toast.
When he puts his arm out, do it. Super speed it.
Appreciating what you have. However long you might have it.
Everything is as it should be. The stage is set. Worlds will live. Worlds will die. And the universe will never be the same.
Wait, what? Coming fall 2019? No way! No way, that was quite... What? Are you shitting me? Holy shit, guys. It's been literally 20 minutes since I ended the... Well, since you last seen me. I just had to process. This is literally crazy. I had to go and check this was real. So as soon as I seen that Crisis of Infinite Earths showed up at the end of that, I had to go and see if this is like a... Not just like a some sort of... prank or something that CW is doing, but no, this is something that's definitely happening in 2019. This is possibly the biggest event DC could do on TV right now. It's unbelievably crazy. The possibilities of what this could mean next year is, I mean, I could spend hours talking to you about what this could mean, but I mean, well, I want to focus more on the episode in this analysis, but what I do want to make just some quick notes, because this is so hype that this has been announced. So first off, I assume, because I don't know what the fall means in in America. I know it's an American term. We don't use it here, like the fall. So I don't know, is that winter or summer? I don't know what that is. Well, it's not summer, but first off, I assume that's the next crossover is this. So, that being said, it's about a year away, isn't it? Like, I probably do a full year away from now. It doesn't bother me because it's so fucking hype, man. It's so hype. And I just want to make a note, could this be the way that they merge, like, Kara and Clark's world with Earth 1? Like, is this the way we can merge some Earths together so that we can get everybody in the same Earth? If so, man, oh my god, that would be freaking dope. But anyway, we might make a separate thing about speculations on what this could mean. But what I want to talk about right now is the episode itself. Now, I've written a few notes that I want to cover, but I do want to see here at the end here, they made particular note that Clark was going to go to this other planet with Lois, right? And Kara says 9 months, which to me is quite a funny number that she uses, 9 months. I thought maybe that would, that would justify him being away from now until the next crossover. but then he goes a little bit, he sees a little bit longer than that. What I'm really worried about when he says that is I'm really worried that the writers potentially are writing him out, and I don't want that. I really don't. And I don't know, like, I don't want to do this Crisis of Infinite Earths if Superman's not going to be there. You can't, right? Like, I just got to pray that they have plans for Tyler to come back and play Superman. I want him in the same universe, the same Earth as Barry and Oliver and the Legends. I want this all to be in the one universe. I don't want to have to worry about like traveling between Earths. It's just, if you really want to create a coherent universe on TV, this is how you do it. Like, you got to use this chance right now, what you've announced, to do that. They're not dumb on the CW. So if they ever had plans on bringing this, like, the Supergirl world and Superman world to our world, this is when they'll do it. They'll definitely do it then. But I mean, there's so many things. Oh, man, we could get Diggle as Green Lantern. We could get, oh my god, we could get Batman. There's so much shit. Like, it's so exciting, because I remember roughly 7 years ago when I first watched the first Arrow episode, and it's just like, it's crazy to think of that first episode of Arrow and where we are now and where we're gonna be in 2019. Crisis of Infinite Earth. It's hard to articulate how exciting that is to the DC fans, man. Oh my god, it's just amazing. Anyway, I literally have to stop myself from talking about it. A couple notes I said here. I thought, just starting off, I thought Tyler did really well in this episode. That I think the actor that played Superman and that played, the Doctor Superman, with the black Superman, black suited Superman, I think he did phenomenal. I honestly cannot give the actors enough praise. I love his version of the Superman, and I'm really, stop right now, comment below, and tell me what you think of Tyler's version of the Superman, because I really want to know, because I feel like he's my favorite, apart from like Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves is like, you can't beat Christopher Reeves, right? He is Superman. Superman is him. So when I say comparing Tyler to other Supermans, let's just not do the Christopher Reeves comparison. I know Christopher Reeves is the all-time best Superman. I get that. But what makes Tyler's Superman so intriguing to me, and so beautifully written, is that his Clark Kent side, not just Superman, but his Clark Kent side, is so reminiscent of Christopher Reeves to me. That's why I love Henry Cavill's version, the cinematic version of Superman, but I felt like his Clark side in the movies wasn't as important as the Superman side. But in these TV series, I really feel like Clark is almost more important than the character that's Superman, and that's how it should be. And he's so dorky, he's so nerdy. That's like exactly how Christopher Reeves was. This is how Superman is. That's why when I look at Tyler, he gives me so many feelings. The feels come out of me because I see remnants of Christopher Reeves Superman in Tyler's. And I just really want to know what you guys think, because I think he's fantastic. And I would gladly put money where my mouth is, and I'd pay to see a series of Superman with Tyler as the Superman, because he is phenomenal. Anyway, moving on, I thought Cisco was really good being like a criminal. I think he's almost like a parody of himself there. Like, he's not committing the biggest crimes, is he? He's not really trying to kill people. He's just stealing petty money. I really love Cisco, how he acted in that role, and I want to make a quick mention of that. It was cool to see Jimmy Olsen. That was awesome. I didn't expect it. Gary at the bar. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but it's like the last person you'd expect to be in a crossover. It's Gary behind a bar. Anyway, what else we got here? Team. Yeah, just touching back on to Clark Kent. I really ship Clark and Lois, and what's beautiful about that is that they haven't had much screen time. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got Barry and Iris, you got Felicity and Oliver. I really think the way that Clark is with Lois and the way Lois trusts Clark, it's actually, I ship it so much. Like, it's a beautiful relationship, and I think they've done, in the short time they've had, I think they've done a beautiful job at really showing the audience how much they mean to each other. And not to mention that they're having a baby. That's crazy. That's absolute crazy. I almost feel like a little bit upset because I feel like the version of Superman we're getting he's a little bit along, isn't he? Like, he's done a lot of things already, and I just feel like it's sad because we've missed out on the early stages of this version of the Superman. You know, before he's been with Lois, and yeah, I love him so much, that version of Superman. Anyway, I also wanted to make a cool note that we had Martian Manhunter in this episode, and I really wanted in the last crossover Superman and Martian Manhunter to show up, and neither of them did. We got both in this crossover. The unfortunate thing is, although we had the Martian Manhunter, he wasn't really used well. He covered citizens from that fire, and that's it. That's really all he did. And I was really hoping I'd see him get in there, fight alongside Superman. I was hoping, if I'll be honest, I was hoping in this episode we'd have another epic fight scene where everyone comes together and tries to take down the this John, is it John Deegan? The Doctor? But it didn't happen, but I'm still very appreciative that we got to see, John Jones. It was awesome. I think the last thing I want to touch on is that beautiful scene with Oliver. The Oliver where he says that to the Monitor, he knows who he is and he's full of darkness. And if you want, the best of humanity, the best that Earth has to offer, you'll spare Barry and Kara. And the way he says that they're the best of the best is so emotionally, and it's so emotional, and it's so moving to hear that from Oliver. And it's also so sad to think, to not only, because it's beautiful in the way that he's talking about his two besties like that, and it's so emotional because he himself doesn't feel like he's worthy of those kind words. And I feel like I don't know how long the show is planning to do this dilemma with Oliver, and to be honest, I think they've dragged it out as far as it's willing to go. I think they need to either change Oliver to be more happy, positive, and really work on himself as a character, or they just need to keep him the way he is. Because this internal dilemma that Oliver's been having, and he's been having it for a while, where he wants to be a hero, but he feels like the way his methods and the way he does things isn't hero-like, so he doesn't really see himself as a hero. I think that dilemma, they have to resolve that somehow, because it's been dragging on for a while now, and it's really evident in this episode just how much it's tormenting him. So I think they need to, I personally, if you ask me what I'd like to see, I'd like Oliver to come out the other end. I'd like him to just throw all his past behind him and turn a new leaf and be a bit more light, positive, about not killing. I'm all for it. And I think it's good for character development. Otherwise, I think that's all I want to mention. Like I said, there's probably heaps of things I want to mention, especially on the Crisis of Infinite Earths teaser. That shit is so freaking exciting, man. I cannot believe it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please let me know what you thought of not only this episode, but the whole crossover in a whole. And tell me how hyped you are about the new announcement of Crisis of Infinite Earths for 2019. That's so dope. It's so awesome, man. I'm so happy. I'm really happy. And that's, it's, you don't say it enough in life, I reckon, where you just appreciate how happy these shows are making me. And it's really making me happy. I feel like a little kid. I honestly do. And it's beautiful. I just want to actually, I'd love to take a time to just thank everyone that was involved in this. I know that they're probably not going to see this, but all the actors, and I'm talking about Stephen Amell, you know, Grant Gustin, Melissa Benoist, obviously they play the 3 main characters, and then you got Tyler, and all these actors and actresses that made this crossover possible. You are fantastic. Every one of you did beautifully well. The writers, the team behind it, it's just amazing. And I just want to really say that it's because of you guys and the staff there in the CW that nerd culture is becoming the norm. And it's not been, you know, when I was younger, you used to get teased for loving this stuff. And it's these kind of things that make it so awesome. Like, it's so epic television. You know what I mean? Like, superheroes, crossovers, the epicness level of these crossovers, it's just crazy. And I just want to say thank you. I mean, and let's just thank everybody that's watching this, because we're fans and we're also supporting it. Let's just thank everyone. I'm in a thankful mood because we're getting Crisis of Infinite Earths. This is awesome. But thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate the support. I love you all. Have a wonderful, a beautiful, fantastic day. And I'll see you back here in the next video. Catch you later, guys.
Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robbers, and he's playing Batman. Bet he's gonna rob him. Yeah. I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery.